Hey guys, it's Lana, and I'm back with a quick beauty review on one product. I used this a while ago, about a month ago, and I hadn't had a chance to talk about it. It's by MAC. It's the Studio Tech. It's totally gone, so I don't really have anything to show for, but I just wanted to say, you know, I rarely do a review about products that I don't really like or something that doesn't work for me, but I really just wanted to come forward and talk about the Studio Tech and how it didn't live up to my expectations. Actually, initially when I went into the makeup shop, I was actually searching for the full coverage, and that is my favorite. Now, let me just start by also saying that I love MAC Cosmetics. I've been using it for 20 years, so it's a really great brand. I don't have MAC on right now. I'm using a different brand right now, but MAC is the product line that I love the most. So I was actually told by the makeup artist that the Studio Tech would be very similar to the full coverage, if not better. Now, the pros of this makeup, and the one thing that I do love about the Studio Tech, is the color it came in. I'm usually NW45. Sometimes I'm NC50, depending on, you know, my complexion goes up and down between the summer and the fall. Usually in the fall I'm more neutral. In the summer I'm a little bit more warm or a little bit more golden. So this one was an NW44, and you know, I thought that they were dead on as far as the color goes. And I'm purchasing it in the summer months, so I thought, wow. It was just the right amount of neutral, just the right amount of warm, so it was a perfect match as far as color goes. Excuse me, my hair is all in the way. So that was perfect, but the makeup artist mentioned to me that the foundation would finish like a powder, which it did not. It actually was super creamy, super oily, and I actually have to say I have very, very oily, acne-prone skin. So I needed a heavy white powder to set this, okay? And the makeup artist had used a powder in the shop. I believe it was a Studio Fix powder, but I just really didn't like the way it finished or set by the time I left the studio. Like, it just oxidated, and it just, my face was really, really oily. And the good news is that this foundation didn't go a shade darker, because sometimes that might happen when you put makeup on and then you go out into the elements and it oxidizes. Like I said, the color was dead on, so there was no issue there. But this did not live up to my expectations. I really wanted to just give an honest review. I won't be purchasing the Studio Tech again, but I will say the color was perfect. The price wasn't too bad either. But for almost $40, I expected it to have last longer. It did not. It was pretty much gone within a week and a half, and maybe that was because of the consistency. I just found myself putting a lot on. That was the other thing. It didn't really give me the level of coverage that I was expecting. Now, if you're familiar with the Studio, the MAC full coverage, the MAC full coverage, you really don't need a lot. It really covers you up. It also comes in a really tiny pod, but I was really looking to get it in the compact because I just, you know, I use it daily. But they were totally not selling the full coverage in the compact, but only in the pod. So I have to go to a different store at a further out location. So I settled for the Studio Tech, believing that it would work the same. It did not. It did not live up to my expectations. It is what it is. But for the amount of money that I paid, which was almost $40, it really just, I think, was overpriced for the level of performance that it gave. If that makes any sense, like, it just didn't match the price as far as performance. And when I pay almost $40 for something, I expect it to last long, and I expect it to cover. I have this really odd area right between my nose and my lip, and there tends to be hyperpigmentation there, and so I often have to put a little extra foundation or a little extra coverage in that area. When I put the Studio Tech in that area, it really didn't cover me. I found, like, after so many hours, the weird little hyperpigmentation color was shining through again. All in all, I really wasn't happy. I also felt like certain acne scars or imperfections on my face it didn't really totally cover. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick update on this. Mac Studio Tech, not my favorite, you guys. Maybe it needs to be reformulated. Maybe it's just not for me. Alright, so anyway, if you guys like this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching.